Greetings, Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This is your Western forecast for October 2024. On October the 2nd, there's going to be a powerful new moon solar eclipse at 10 degrees of Libra. This cycle will repeat every 19 years. A solar eclipse marks major adjustments and hopefully new beginnings. It's in the sign of Libra, focusing on relationships and harmony and balance with others. This solar eclipse in Libra is 9 signs past Aquarius. The 9th sector, which is being very much highlighted with potential significant new beginnings, the 9th house deals with higher education, teaching, traveling, marketing, publishing. My favorite is the international traveling. Now, this solar eclipse in the 9th is aligned with intelligent Mercury, emphasizing learning, thinking, communications. That eclipse, the conjunction to the eclipse, can lead to powerful insights, sudden revelations, and the need to make important decisions. Could be around education, the teaching, the learning, the publishing, the marketing, or traveling. But Mars, impatient, aggressive, irritable Mars, is in a stressful angle to the Mercury and the eclipse. So all these decisions about teaching, publishing, education, all these in 9th house also could deal with legal matters. And Libra can also deals with the scales of justice. With the Mars, there could be this conflict and tension and fighting, but the solar eclipse is trying to push through with new beginnings with any of these 9th house matters. This period can be very intense, but it can also be a chance to break free from old patterns and embrace new beginnings. If you enjoy these kinds of videos and would like to see more of them, click like and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can receive the latest postings. And if you go into the description box underneath the video, you'll find direct links to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer. Okay, Aquarius. This solar eclipse in Libra is in harmony with Aquarius because you're both air signs. Air's ideas, its freedom, its expansiveness, intellectually, traveling. Now, this solar eclipse is in Libra, which is 9 signs past Aquarius. So this solar eclipse, and eclipses repeat the same cycle just every 19 years, is really putting us emphasis and spotlight on your 9th house. The 9th house is international long-distance traveling, higher education, being a student or being a teacher, media, marketing, publishing, and the 9th house can also be dealing with legal matters. But there would be a positive overall quality with the eclipse there. Now, the Sun remains in Libra to October 22nd. Then it leaves Libra, goes into Scorpio, October 22nd to November the 21st. And Scorpio is 10 signs past Aquarius. So now your attention, your interests are also starting to be drawn to 10th house matters, which is business and career and leadership and sometimes fame and visibility. The 9th house is still the dominant theme, whether it's only October or if it's grabbing one of your planets in Libra or Aries for up to a year. Now, when the Sun is transiting the 10th, you're having a lot of priority and attention on your career and business. Venus is what we value and love and appreciate. Venus was in Scorpio in your 10th house of careers once a year from the end of September through October the 17th, 2024. So benefic, pleasurable, sociable, popular Venus, the first 2 weeks or so, is highlighting your 10th house of careers. 5 days after October the 17th, when Venus leaves Scorpio, the Sun goes into Scorpio on October the 22nd for 4 weeks. So there are two big themes. The 10th house of your professional status, your career, new ventures in business, and the 9th house, which is the dominant theme because of the solar eclipse, which only happens here every 19 years. That could bring in combining career with 9th house energies. Some of you, this could put an emphasis on finally getting your degree, 9th house, or getting more professional training to enhance your career. With the 9th house, it could also not just be getting your degree, maybe you're going into teaching in your career. When I start thinking about teaching, I could start thinking about promoting and marketing, because it's the same, like instead of teaching a classroom, you could be teaching, thousands or hundreds of people, maybe through the internet. The 9th house could be international traveling. So you could be doing a lot of traveling or long distance traveling for career. The 9th house can also be with publishing and media, which goes along with the marketing, that's really supporting the career. The Venus in your 10th house, the first 17 days, could bring in a lot of creative energy with the career, or a lot of popularity, because Venus is very enjoyable and friendly. Now, Venus will leave Scorpio on the 17th and go into Sagittarius and be there till November the 11th. Sagittarius, compatible with Aquarius because it's fire and air. Sagittarius is 11 signs past Aquarius. Venus, what we enjoy and desire and love, goes into the 11th. The 11th is, on a really personal level, the 11th is friendships. You could be deepening a friendship. You could be expanding your social circle. You could be enjoying and hanging out your friends. The 11th house of friendships also governs organizations. And so you might be really enjoying and embracing a whole new group, a whole new organization. The 11th also deals with our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations. And with Venus in the 11th, from the end of October, the beginning of November, you could be feeling really good that Venus, that your goals and dreams are being supported and possible. I talked about Mars, ambitious, restless, impulsive Mars, in tension with the solar eclipse. The Mars is in Cancer in your 6th house, all of September, all of October, to November the 3rd. So we're waiting for the solar eclipse on October the 2nd. So all of October, with that solar eclipse putting a major emphasis on 9th house of learning as one example. And impatient, assertive Mars is in the 6th house of your job. Now, Mars can be very ego-oriented and restless and impatient, and when it goes through the 6th house once every 2 years, often people just need to work alone, be more independent, or they're being really impatient and irritable with co-workers, or with that ego, maybe you are really trying to start your own business, to be more independent, being more aggressive, ambitious. That's the Mars. Setting up your own new business, perhaps, in the 6th. But with the 9th of higher education, you could be learning new professional skills to start your own business. That's a possibility. Or the 9th house is the publishing and the marketing and the promotion if you're launching a new business. And the 10th house, I remember, is very much emphasized all of October, and the sun remains in the 10th house of career matters for the first 3 weeks of November. So all of October and November, there's a major emphasis on your career and business aspirations. Mars in the 6th, you could be really busy setting up a new business, and with the 9th house is trying to promote it and market it. The full moon is always 2 weeks after a new moon. So the new moon solar eclipse, October the 2nd, in the 9th. The full moon is in Aries, October the 17th, in the 3rd. The 3rd house is the exact opposite the 9th house. So they're like two sides of the same coin. The 3rd house is an example of writing, and the 9th house is an example of publishing what you've written. The 3rd house is learning the basics, and the 9th house can be dealing more with universities, the bigger picture. 3rd house is short distance traveling, and the 9th house is long distance traveling. But with that 3rd around the 17th, give or take a few days, that you could be taking a class to learn new job skills, which is all that 9th house, whether this is starting up an online business as an example, or launching a website, or really updating it. That's all that 3rd house of communications and selling, with the eclipse in the opposite 9th house, the marketing, with a major emphasis with the 10th house of career, and that assertive independent Mars in the 6th house, keeping you really impatient and restless to get some major career. Now, most of you want to hear about romance and love. Venus in the 10th, you could, the first 17 days, some of you could be attracted to an older person, authority person, a person in authority at your business. That's a possibility. But then Venus goes into the 11th, October the 17th, for about 4 weeks. And the 11th is friendships, group activities. Venus there could be a very social time, very favorable for doing a lot of networking. And for some of you, a friend, you might discover a friend, Venus in the 11th of friendships, goes from the friend zone to the romantic zone. I want to thank you for watching. If you like information on how to book an astrology reading or to check out my 2-question offer, visit my website at gardino.go, that's .co. Until next month, be safe and well.